All right, you guys, let's pull up a chair. Let's get into it. I've been called multiple names because I don't have a pimp. They say that I'm fucking up the game, that I'm not a real 304 because I don't have a pimp. And there's several terms, renegade. One term is the French word for cigarette. I'm not going to say it, but that's another term that's used for ladies that don't have a pimp. Now, the only reason why this rhetoric is even like pushed out is by the pimps. They want you to feel like you're supposed to pay your dues and pay them to be allowed to work this industry. It's not a union job. You don't have to pay anybody. They convince women that you need them to do this or that it's wrong to do this. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. For one, you're not paying them for security. 99% of the time they drop your ass at a hotel. Not sure how that helps you. They're not in the room with you, so if you do get raped, what are they gonna do after? You think they're gonna catch a case for a girl? You're gonna beat up a guy that might possibly call the cops on him? I guess he can hold your hand while you're crying. I mean, that's all they really can do. Let's see. They say that, they can help push your ads. I guess you guys are giving a man all your money to bump your ads. I mean, everything's available in forums. Ladies share information all the time. There's free game. You can Google a lot of this stuff. I started off in this industry with no pimp, and I was able to figure it out. It wasn't hard. Because of the internet, information is abundant, okay? You can get into this industry with just a little bit of common sense, a little bit of trial and error, but you'll be fine. Tons of information out there on Reddit, on Google, I mean, my videos, The other thing that they tell you is, you need a P to help you with your finances. Instead of paying a man who probably didn't finish high school or probably got a GED, nothing wrong with that, but instead of paying a man all your money, pay for a financial advisor. I'm serious. Instead of paying a pimp, do your business, get yourself somebody in your corner that's going to work for you, not the other way around, to help you with your finances. If you don't even want to do that, you can do things like open up an Acorns account, let it automatically get deducted from your account, open up a Robinhood account, have that money taken out. I mean, there's like so many different avenues now. There's just no reason to pay somebody for information you can get for free. For finances, I wouldn't trust another man who's really not in this for the right reasons. If you're paying a man because to love you, right? If you're paying a man because you want him to be around, then yeah, I guess you're lost. Like, you're lost. Pimps are not here to be your friend. There is no loyalty. The day you stop paying him, he's gone, right? And they use manipulation tactics to keep you in there, gaslighting. It's no different than an abusive relationship. Literally no different. So I have never had one. I get harassed all the time. Anytime I make a video like this, I get hoes mad at me, call me names. I get men mad. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I've bought and sold 2 homes in 3 years. Like, okay, I invest. I have a 401k. Like, I have a Roth IRA. Like, I'm not. There's nothing that a pimp could do for me. Like, are you gonna suck some D for money? Because I'll pay you for your time for that. I'll pay for some of that. Like, because I got clients that'll pay you too. Like, we can be a team like that. Oh, but you don't? Then what do you offer me? No, nothing. No, you're not going to be in the room with me doing the sessions too? Wow, so you're kind of worthless. Oh my God. Like, I think the only way like it even makes sense, right, is they find somebody that's weak-minded. That's the only way you can get a woman to pay you for nothing. I mean, really. And then you have to survive off of her money. Like, it's not giving what you think it's giving. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not giving what you think it's giving. I've I've never had respect for them. I don't think there is such a good thing as a pimp. I know clients have told me like, oh no, I actually met hers and he didn't seem that bad. And I'm like, well, I mean, when you meet an abusive man, they usually put their best face forward. And I'm sure you haven't really sat and talked to him, but you know, it's like, and I get too that there's a lot of ladies that are like, well, he's the only one that understands my job, you know, he's the only one that I can talk to about these things. And with that, it's like, you have to find something more fulfilling. You have to find something. Like for me, it's my kids. I am very fulfilled. So I don't have any desire to have to like, you know, convince a man to stay around. Even with my job, I'm a catch. There's plenty of men that would still want to date me and be with me even with this job, but I choose not to because for what? Like I just, you know, part of being in this industry is it changes the way you look at dating, and I'll fully admit that. Like, why would I go out on a date when I can just throw up an ad, right? So that, yeah, oh, absolutely, it's changed me in that way. But I still would never be desperate enough to pay a pimp. Like, I just feel like that has to die out. Like, there's no reason for it. None. And I know I'm going to get hella shit for this video, but I just feel like it has to be said. It just has to be said. The guys that think like, oh, maybe it's not so bad, you don't even realize the half of it. It is so manipulative. I've had girls like, oh, but he got me off of drugs. Self-serving. He got you off of drugs to make sure that he had more money in his pocket. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't care about you. You are a product he's trying to sell. Okay, he wants his product at its best. And there's plenty of men that encourage drugs because that's the only way he can get you to work. Yeah, he likes you nice and high. He likes you drunk. He likes you off of his hands. Of course he's going to keep buying you that stuff because that's the only way he can get you to do it. They try to find what's going to work for them, right? They try to find like, what's the little, how can I get this female to pay me? What's going to work? And that, the codependency. Oh, he got me off of drugs, so I have to stay. Like, honey, no, you did that. You can give him some credit in that department, but baby girl, he is not for you. If that's your boyfriend and you're shooting him money for whatever, I mean, I'm not gonna judge, but let me just say it right now. Pimping needs to die. That's it. It doesn't need to. If you're scared to leave your pee because you feel like, oh, I'm not going to make any money, I'm not going to know how to do stuff, this is your sign right here to leave that. This is the sign, okay? You do not need him. You don't need him. I've never had one, and I do great in this industry. I do great in this industry. I have a great reputation. All the little tricks and manipulation tactics, all the bad advice that he's given you that's probably cost you business, yeah. That's him. Okay, you can turn your business around without his help. You can rebrand yourself. You can do all of those things, and you will never need his input, his advice, his security. I've had pimps try to book me. No, I need your ID. You can spot them a mile away. No, I need your ID. No. No, I need a deposit. No, I need this. No, I need that. You can tell. They try to book because they hate me. Because, you know, I'm fucking up the game. The rhetoric that they spit out to convince ladies that this is the only way to do it. And I'm showing you guys, you don't need it. You don't need it. And so hopefully, I know I've pissed some people off already. Like, oh, my pimp is da-da-da-da. No, your pimp is not. Okay? Let's just say it right now. Like, no, I don't care. Oh, but he did. Nope. You did that. No. As long as you're in the room and you're the one doing everything, you don't need him. I promise you, you don't. Cut his ass off. Cut off his only sense of income that helps him do anything in life. If he was a real hustler, he wouldn't need your money still. He'd be doing his own thing. He'd have stuff lined up and ready to go, and he'd be doing his stuff, and he'd be like, baby, you keep the money because I don't need it. You help me get to this level, and now I'm doing this for us. and I don't even need that money. But no, wow, he's really dependent on your stuff to help him, huh? Interesting how that works. Ladies, this was the sign. I'm dropping some stuff. If you ever need advice, I don't give certain advice. I have to know that you're legit. I have to know that you've actually left. Like, so there is some trust that has to go between both ways. I don't mind giving free game to somebody that's actually left. I don't mind it, because then that means that I've given you the tools to where you might not go back to that. And I'm just here to say that there's nothing you can't accomplish without a man. Okay, you know who my pimp is? My kids. They need the bills paid. They need the shoes, the clothes, the stuff for their sports. Yeah. And you know what? I do not mind ponying up money for my kids, okay? And you need something like that in your life. If you've lost custody of your kids, work towards that. If you don't see your kids because he has you traveling all over the place and you don't get to spend time with them, figure it out, okay? The place that you're gonna be the happiest is when you put your kids first and any other man second, third, last, okay? And any real relationship will respect that. Any good relationship will respect that. I can guarantee you every single client that I have, my best clients, will respect the fact that I put my kids always first. They are like understanding. Any relationship I ever get in, or future relationships I ever get in, or even past relationships, they understand my kids come first. So if you have kids and you put them first, the money and everything else will follow. When you let go of the users, abusers, manipulators, the money will follow. When you put your kids first, your mind gets right, okay? And that is where you're gonna find happiness. That's where you're gonna be content. If you needed the sign, this is it. I hope I helped somebody out there. I know I tend to go on a rant, but it is what it is. And if you liked anything that I said right now, please like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If you are a P, leave your hate comments. I don't care. Just don't fucking text me. Don't call me. Just you stay over there. I stay over here. You're not going to convince me otherwise. All right? Goodbye.